Hello, so we're going to do the second part of Urban Music. I label this Urban Music Video, Urban Music 2, underscoring your initials. This needs to be turned in as a JPEG. Please don't forget to save the PSD, the Photoshop file, so you can edit it later. Alright, so we got Meek playing in the background. We're about to get going. I told everyone to save it, so let's go ahead and continue. I'm over here with our layers panel. You may need to scroll down to see the different layers. That's our main screen. Tools, application bar at the top. So let's go. Verify that the live music type layer, the T is a type layer. Make sure that's active. It says click between the L and the I of live music. If you click it and double click, that doesn't work. Excuse me. Type tool, click between the L and the I of live music. See how that's active? Many of you will click it one time and you'll be typing text on top of that. Don't do that. Live music selected, and you're between the L and the I words excuse me, of live. It says set the kerning between two characters, list arrow. Alright, I gotta find that. Character styles. Okay, so this is our character panel up here, and it says the kern. There we go. So if you put your mouse on there, do you see set the kerning between two characters? It says set that to -50. So it says metrics right now on mine. I don't know what it says on yours. Click -50, and what just happened? Yeah, the L and the I condensed a little bit, so it shrunk back. Kerning is the space between two letters in font, just for a heads up. So we have that set. The space in between two characters decreases, as we saw between the L and the I. It says click between the M and the U. Still in that same type layer between M and the U. We'll probably go right back to the kerning and make that -25. Now these are preset. You can always click in there and delete it and make it whatever you want, but they're telling us things that are preset. So between the M and the U, it's -25. Alright. Then it says click the commit any current edits button. Remember how that's a check? That check up there, and look at the tooltip. Commit any current edits. We checked that. That's fantastic. I'm just going to save because I'm hyped like that. Next up, we're almost done with this video. Use the horizontal type pointer. See my mouse? My mouse has a box, and that horizontal type pointer looks like that, I don't know, an upside down T within that box. It says use that to select the L in live. So we're still in that live music layer, and we're going to click, hold, and drag it to the left to select that L in live. It says set the text color button on the options bar. That's our options bar. So we're going to click that right there, and it says excuse me, click anywhere in the red area in the left edge of the viola. Left edge of the viola. So I'm going to go over here and then just look. See how it's a dark red? That means we're doing some good stuff over there. Click over there. It tells us the dimensions. If you really want to get specific, it tells us 250 by 170. So 250 is over here by 170. See how that dotted line is up top? 250. Drag that down to like 170 is about there. And click there. So just to follow the instructions, I'm going to do what they say. And it really doesn't change much. It's right there. Still dark red. So we're going to get going with that. After we do that, it says click OK. Excuse me. Then we click that OK. It says verify that the L in live is selected. It's still selected because we didn't deselect it. We're going to double click the 48. That's our font size up top. The font size is also over here because this is a whole character panel that lets us manipulate the text. We're going to be doing a lot with text in this chapter, so get familiar. If you never see this again, you're going to go up to Window and Character and make that pop out, but it's all good. All right, so we have our setting the font size. It tells us to select it like I told you and type 55. Once you do that, to set it in, hit enter, and you can see that L increased a little bit. That's good. It says double click 0 in the set baseline shift text box. So they want us to chill over here. So we did this over here, and that's our font size. We have to look for baseline. baseline shift has the uppercase A with an underline, a lowercase a with an underline, and an arrow. That is at 0. They want us to set it to -5. And then hit enter. And if you look, our uppercase L shifted down. That's called a baseline shift. All right, and then it says click create new character style. That's that little, here, this dude right over here. This little post-it, create new paragraph style. Nope, it says character style button. Ooh, I'm gonna put you on hold and I'll check out what's going on with that. All right, I had to do some digging and I found it, so I'm a little bit hyped. The last thing we did was we had the L and live selected and we switched up the baseline shift to be -5. After you do that, it says click the character styles tab. Well, these are tabs. We have character and paragraph, but no character styles. So whenever we don't see something over here, we're going to go up top to window. So you're going to click window and go down to character styles. Click character styles and that thing pops up. So now that we have a character styles tab, it says click create new character styles button. You see how that says that? Create new character style button. We're going to click that thing right there. And then it just says character style 1. It says double click that name. I knew we were going to change it because that's what they like us to do. Double click that name. You're going to have a character styles option dialog box. And what we're going to rename that. Oh, this is pretty big. Enlarged lowered base line cap. Again, enlarged lowered baseline cap, and I'd like you to throw your initials on the end of that thing. Then it says click OK. Oh, right, that L looks ill. It's set down a little bit, it's enlarged, and we changed the color. So that's all good. Almost done. It says select the M in music with a horizontal type point. So our tool is still our horizontal type tool. Live music is still selected, so you can click and hold and drag over to select that uppercase M in music. After that's set, we're going to click the enlarge lower baseline cap. There you go. See what we just, it's a character style. So once we click that, it should have the same formatting as the L. Let's go. Oh, I'm hyped. Alright, so I was hyped, but something went wrong. What I'm going to do is select the M in music, make sure we have our enlarged lower baseline cap, and what I want to do now is you're going to click the enlarged lower baseline cap. Now this is forcing it, in my opinion, it's forcing it to go ahead and have another type of editing character style. If you look at the corner over here of my M selection, if that is not that bold red that we have, what you need to do is go over here and this option to the left of that checkbox says clear override. Click that clear override and then the M pops up. Please give me a call. You have a free pass for me to explain this to you in depth, but I just took the last 5 minutes on my video to go ahead and away from my video, excuse me, to go ahead and explain that. That was a little bit tricky. Just click off of that. I hit the move tool and I clicked off, and your live music should look like this. The M and the U a little bit close, L and I a little bit close, and then we have the L and the M baseline shift -5 55 size font, and that dark red from the viola. That's pretty much it. Let me know if you need any help. Don't forget to turn in your Photoshop document. Don't forget to turn in your JPEG and save your PSD. Thanks.